Pace, passion, and persuasion. You remember that I talked about pace a lot yesterday, right? And what did I say about pace? Do you remember what I said about pace? Minimize your patience. It can be noise for your own presence. Don't walk too much when there's nothing wrong with walking, but don't be all over the place. Sometimes it's not that you're walking too much, but you're walking too fast compared to the pace of your speech. So you notice that the way I pace around is that I'm walking at the pace of my own speech. If you're walking faster than you're talking, most likely you distract the audience. You're walking faster than you're talking, you distract because they wonder what's going on, what's happening. And they'll try to understand why you're doing that. It can also communicate that something is absolutely wrong. So your pace is very important. Now, the pace has to do with physical movement. It also has to do with movement of your thoughts and movement of the concepts that you are teaching. For example, if you're teaching a concept and people really haven't gotten the concept, don't be in a hurry to quickly rush to the next concept. Because the concept that you think they don't need, there might be somebody who values that much more than the other concept. So it's absolutely important that you focus more or don't move too quickly away from any concept. So work on your pace. Pace, physical movement, pace, movement of thoughts, movement of concepts or ideas. The speed at which you talk. Though, some people talk like Russians, like no, 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 no. What? Why are you in a hurry? Calm down, slow down. You don't need to, even when you have such a short time, or maybe you've been talking and you think that you have a lot of time, all of a sudden you realize that you don't have as much time as you thought you did. It's still not an excuse to now start speaking fast. What you do when your time has been cut short is to eliminate some points and go straight to what you think will help you out or what you think will drive home the point you're trying to make, rather than trying to speak fast in order to cover all that you have to say. It's not everybody that can handle the pressure of having to speak in such a short time. I've noticed something happens to me. There are times or there are cases when if you give me such a short time to speak, I know I'm under pressure, but I would deliver maximally. I would punch in as many lines as possible in some cases and deliver. And at the end of the day, everybody is surprised that in such a short time, I was able to deliver so much. But there are cases where once I notice that the time is not a lot, it does not make sense to try and say so much. What you have to do is maybe you pick 2 or 3 points that will drive home the point. So focus on driving home the points, even if they are few, rather than saying so much in so short a time.